administration arrested me 14 times. Abacha's government detained me. Babangida's government detained me. I am not afraid of the prison. It is built because of human beings. But we will continue to speak the truth, not minding who serves his God. In an unjust society, silence is a crime. The battle to bring Nigeria back on track from these criminals in power is a battle of no retreat, no surrender. And I am ready to face the federal government on this matter. Mr. President, I have two historical days I will never forget in the history of the 8th Senate. One is a day of joy and day of merriment. One is a day of sorrow and a day of pain. The day of joy, the day of merriment was the day one single Nigerian with multiple competencies, one man who is indoctrinated with the act of civil administration and the rudiment of politics, intellectually mobile and administratively sagacious. I am talking about the day Abubakar Bukola Saraki became the president of the Nigerian Senate. It was a day of joy, it was a day of happiness, it was a day of progress. And my brother, my elder brother, and the intellectual bank of the Nigerian Senate, Ike Ikoha Igbo, became the deputy president of the Nigerian Senate. It was a day of joy. My day of sadness, my day of weeping, was the day my own colleague Oviamu Agege became a maize thief. Was the day dissidents, thugs, desecrated the chamber of the Nigerian Senate. Was the day he led criminals to move the symbol of democracy, to move the symbol of authority out of the sacred chamber of the Senate. And that day, Mr. President, just like the Bible said, Jesus wept. That day, Mr. President, I wept.
All right. Thank you for joining me here. Now, please, I beg you to take a little time and listen to what Dino Melaye said in this interview. Because why I'm bringing this video to you is that Dino took time to expose so many things that is happening in Nigerian politics today. Oh yes, you know, sometimes when we tell you about Nigerian politics and some of the things happening in this political party, some of you think it's a propaganda. But then when we see this kind of video, you know, we bring it to you so that you will hear it yourself, or should I say you hear it from the horse's mouth and know what is really happening. For those of you shouting 2027 general election, APC, PDP, ADC, Labour Party, please, I beg you, take a little time and listen to Dino. Of course, we know that Dino is a radical person when it comes to politics. Yes, he don't really send somebody, any person, Papa. So please, I beg you to take a little time, watch it. Then after watching it, you do well to drop your comment in the comment section what you think about this. Because I tell you that 2027, if Nigeria will be, it's going to be radical. Yes, I tell you. Then watch this video.
Tonight, we'll be hearing from a very respected elder statesman in every sense of it, a political economist, Professor Papstone, who is life rose in Lagos. I'll be going to him in a moment on the state of the economy. The Tinubu government says we are on the right track. Things are getting better. And that Nigerians will now start benefiting after 2 years of what has become a pain based on the policies of the government, which they say is a tough curve, and we are already turning the curve in getting better. But first and foremost, let me speak with a former lawmaker, Senator Dino Melaye, who resigned from the PDP, citing the party's inability to rescue Nigeria from what he described as prevailing political cankerworms. Senator Melaye, a former senator for Kogi West, made his known on his social media handle, where he shared a signed resignation letter addressed to the PDP chairman in Ward 1, Ayeto Rugbede, Ijumu local government area of Kogi State. He said that he's shown the membership card of the ADC, his new party, in a later dated 4th of July 2025. Let's now speak with Senator Dino Melaye, a lawyer and a former senator. Thank you so much indeed for joining us tonight.
Thank you very much, but I will correct that there are no former senators.
Always a senator.
Once you are a senator
by title
of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
By title, you are a senator and forever will be, just like a governor will forever be a governor. But by active participation, you are not in the National Assembly.
But you can't address a senator as a former senator.
As a former federal lawmaker.
You can say that. Thank you.
You're already proving your case anyways. Interesting. Good to see you.
My pleasure.
After a long time of holiday from public...
Yeah, I went to school. I was on sabbatical.
You're almost a grandfather.
Yeah.
It's not too late to learn.
Yeah, as I speak, I'm still a student.
Good. But how's it been?
Very well. We live in times of opprobrium, but God is helping us.
Where are the cankerworms now?
They are still around, and some of them around the villa, some of them in the federal secretariat. They're all around.
So you left your beloved PDP, the party you hugged, to kick away the APC.
Yeah.
So what happened?
Because the PDP became sick, and unfortunately, the party completely lost direction. The party lost leadership, and the existing leadership compromised. And we should not be loyal to banners. We should not be loyal to parties. We should be loyal to our faith. We should be loyal to the people we call either our followers or fellow citizens. So I chose to be loyal to the people, not to a political party.
Yeah. So I mean, there are those who say anywhere Atiku goes, Dino goes. Is that the case for you?
Anyway, I will start by saying I'm not 18, and I've won elections in this country to the House of Representatives, to the Senate. If there's convergence of ideology with Atiku Abubakar, it's a fantastic thing. But I'm a man of my own.
You've had friends, and you don't hide your friends.
Not at all.
Bukola Saraki, you always show when you were both in the Senate.
It's my friend.
He's your friend.
It's my friend, and he's still my friend.
And you've of course you've dumped him in the PDP. You left him behind in the PDP. But you have.
Bukola Saraki ran for presidency. I didn't support him, and that did not have any negative concomitant effect on our friendship.
And you don't regret not supporting your friend?
No, at all. That's what I'm telling you.
You pick Atiku over Bukola.
That is what I'm telling you. That I will rather be. It is greater to be loyal to humanity than to be loyal to your friend, because at the end of the day, it is the people that matter, and I move with the people.
So Atiku is your man any day, anytime.
Atiku, I have, by the grace of God, indestructible relationship with President. Maybe so, Vice President Atiku Abubakar. But that does not mean that I do not have my own principle as a human being. I do not have my own ideology as a human being. And when Atiku is not doing the right thing, I will say so. In fact, any human being at all, for that matter. But I share a very strong political relationship with Atiku Abubakar, and there's no regret.
So you didn't follow him to the ADC? You on your own volition?
I am a member of the ADC. I follow no one. I only follow Christ.
Yeah.
But I have political relationships.
You follow Christ?
Yes.
Just because you are Daniel?
I follow no one.
Are you a Christian?
Not because I'm Daniel, but because I've been purchased
by
our Lord Jesus Christ.
So you know God.
Wow!
People will be surprised. This guy knows.
No,
this guy knows God.
It is you that actually need some celestial touch to understand the things we Christians understand.
It's established. By the way, my other name that you don't know, by the virtue of this conversation, I'm Andrew. Actually, you may be Daniel.
The Andrew in you is Eden.
Jokes apart.
Yes.
Will you be supporting Atiku for president in 2027?
At this stage, honestly speaking, I do not want us to put that in the front banner. Especially those of us in the ADC. We need to create a comfortable, stable platform. And I believe that platform will produce the candidate that will unseat President Ahmed Bola Tinubu in 2027. But to start talking about, I have made it a point of duty that I will not be talking about a presidential candidate or presidential aspirant or preference for anybody until we get the party completely stabilized and organize a transparently honest convention.
But how do you do
that? Will produce a presidential candidate of the ADC who, by the grace of God, will kick.
How do you do that? Because a lot of people already said the stage is set, that this looks like an Atiku vehicle of running for election, the ADC.
Anyway, Atiku is yet to declare his intention to run for the 2027 election. Atiku is yet, but what Atiku is doing is rescuing this country, bringing together men of honor and valor to ameliorate, to correct, to palliate the satanic manifestation of the APC in this country.
Which you helped bring to power.
Once I was blind, now I can see.
So you regret helping APC and going to the podium where the MC of most of the you spoke Hausa, you spoke
regret
Igbo,
in
you spoke
totality,
Yoruba.
just like you every day through the Lord's Prayer, confess your sins and ask for forgiveness. Every day you do that. Catholics go every day, they confess their sins.
So you regret ever being associated with the APC?
Anyone who has moved with the devil, anyone who has moved with an unholy tendency, definitely should regret it.
How would you describe the APC as devil? The APC that says that it wants to straighten the path for Nigerians, APC that says that their policies are for the average Nigerian people to make their life better.
Sheung, if not because of your job here in China, if not because of codes of operation, if not because of some tenets and doctrines of operation as a journalist, you don't need a prophet to tell you what is happening in this country. You don't need anyone. It is visible even to the blind and audible to the deaf that we are in a precarious situation in this country like we have never been. It has never been this disastrous. It has never been this terrible. The hunger in the land is shattered. People are dying of malnutrition in the rural communities of this country. People are beginning to visit garbage centers to look for crumbs and food. Take a trip today to your village and just announce that you want to share 2 bags of rice. If you are not careful, there will be dead casualties as a result of the struggle just to get 1 tin or 2 tins of rice. But that is the situation we are in this country.
Senator Melaye, those who, in this government, they've said, look, they're taking tough decisions over the past years of indecision and inability or lack of audacity of past leaders to take those difficult decisions. And this government says, we're taking those tough decisions, and in the end, it will pay off.
Maybe you do not have the gift of interpretation of tongues. APC speak in tongues. And what they are telling you that they are taking tough decisions, they are telling you that we are putting you Nigerians on a tough. We are taking you through rigorous struggle. We are taking you through hunger. We are taking you through malnutrition. We are taking you through insecurity. We are taking you through problems like we have never seen
which
in this
could be
country
momentary, and at the end of the day will be better off instead of kicking the can down the and at the end of the day,
when you have a roadmap, when you are using a GPS, you are likely to get to your destination. But APC and this government is a car being driven by a drunken driver. The possibility of getting to your destination is not there.
So you don't see hope, even when they are preaching renewed hope.
What they meant by renewed hope is renewed hope for the hopelessness, for the hopeless. In the sense that those who believe in hope, they are announcing the obituary of hope to hopeless Nigerians. What I can tell you categorically is that You are an investigative journalist. Go to the streets of Abuja. Go to the interiors of Kubwa or Nkubo and have just 1 minute interview with people. Ask them if there's hope. There's no hope in a country where you have 2 national anthems.
No, there's one that has been.
My brother, I've gone to many programs, even government organized programs. They sing 2. At times they say no, sing 1, sing this one. In a country where you have a denomination of your currency, 2 type of denomination, two denominations of a particular currency. When as a child in my social studies, I was told that money is a legal tender. And in every country of the world, you have 1 denomination of one particular type of your currency. You have two types of 1,000 naira notes. It has never happened anywhere in the world. You have 2 denomination of 500 naira notes. You have 2 of 200. You have 2 of 100. And you are thinking there will not be fake currency everywhere. And that is what we are spending.
Let me ask you.
We are in a outrageously calamitous situation. We are in a confused state in this country.
Are you saying this just because you supported Atiku Abubakar? Because some of the policy of this government are also preached by in the campaigns by someone like Atiku Abubakar.
My brother, I think you will show me some regard by thinking that I will myopically be talking from sentiments or be talking from relationship and friendship. No! I am a distinguished Nigerian. I am an honorable person. I am a child of God. When I speak for the people. When I speak the truth, not minding whose horse is God. When I speak because I am pained as one who has blood flowing through his veins and not kerosene. I speak as one who responds to stimulus. So I'm telling you, my brother, that we have never in this country seen what we are seeing here. If you say policies were being crusaded, being eroded, being discussed, and the similarity of policy statements by Atiku and this particular government, it is not about what you are saying. This government told us that borrowing is killing during Buhari. This particular government at inception said they are not going to borrow because we have overborrowed. But today, as I speak to you, the same government, in fact, Nigeria is a chartered borrowing nation. We have so much borrowed, and I am yet to see what we have seen.
All right,
and as I'm speaking with you, in the next 2-3 budgets, Nigeria will be spending 100% of our revenue on servicing.
Senator,
debts.
Let me ask you quickly. This ADC, what makes it different? Because I saw a lot of you who are there, former PDP, former APC. Why should Nigerians think differently about what you are bringing to the table?
Why Nigerians should think differently is that once there is an altar call in the Church of God, only those who are emotionally affected, only those who have conscience, only those who are ready to leave darkness and move to light respond to altar calls. So ADC is an altar call. It's a national altar call. And those of us who have conscience, those of us who believe in a new order, those of us who want to see a Nigeria where we will be able to answer questions from our grandchildren, who will ask us in the next, maybe when we are 90 and toothless, that when Nigeria was getting bad, Grandpa, what did you do? We want to be able to say we did A, B, C, and D. Not everybody in ADC.
Yeah.
Understand? It's a saint.
But Senator, why?
But what I am telling you is that everybody who moved into ADC is concerned about Nigeria.
Yeah, let me ask you.
Is concerned about hunger.
So you think that PDP cannot be an opposition and is not veritable enough to be able to fight or contest the election against the APC and Bola Tinubu?
PDP has been purchased.
By who?
By APC.
Who exactly in APC?
PDP is a parastatal of APC.
Really?
PDP is a department of APC. In fact, they take dates for neck meetings and dates for when to have NWC from the villa.
When they have more than two digits of governors, they control that PDP controls states.
They have governors.
They are leading opposition in the National Assembly.
Just look at the number of governors in PDP today. Are these governors acting like opposition governors? It's a question I'm putting up to you. You know the role of an opposition, and you know how powerful Nigerian governors are. Are they playing opposition role as governors? And those who are remaining in PDP are holding forth for APC.
PDP is saying that they will fight and rebuild the party. The likes of Professor Jerry Ghana, the likes of Babangida Aliyu, the likes of Bukola Saraki, the likes of
with due respect,
Seyi Makinde, all of them.
With due respect to my uncle Babangida Aliyu, you heard him just 2 days ago saying that on Arise, he said, if we can tolerate Buhari for 8 years, then we should tolerate Tinubu for another 4 years. Is that the voice of an opposition person? Is that a statement coming from somebody who is not a member of APC? So what I'm telling you in essence is that we live in precarious times. We live in times of vicissitude and vacillation. We live in times when the devil determines the next menu for his children. And what we are seeing, if not abated, my brother, there will be Benge in this country.
Senator, tell us, in all of what is going on in Nigeria today, and I look at your state, are you still hoping that you will contest for governor in Kogi State?
Like I said, when you asked me if I will support Atiku's presidency, we personally, I am not talking about contesting anything for now.
No ambition for governor?
As I speak to you now, that is not my primary preoccupation.
But what about issue of...
What is important to me, to you, to every Nigerian outside there, to the Mekose, to the Megoro, to the Baduku, to the farmer, to the Pamwan Tapa in Umuleri, what is important now is for us to build a platform to rescue Nigeria from APC.
Those who are saying that it's going to be a tough call.
It is not going to be able to defeat. It is not going to be.
There are
85% of Nigerians that are hungry. So it is Nigerians versus APC. Tell any northerner today, all these people shouting to APC and Tinubu, they should brand a car APC and drive it. Drive the car from Kaduna to Kano, branded, and then come back. I've advised a lot of my friends who are in APC, because I have a lot of good friends in APC, and I've advised them recently that before head helmets, before it becomes expensive, they should go and buy. Because what we saw in Gombe and what we saw in Kaduna, Nigerians are angry. Ojo Kutamaro. Do say there will be a lot of crisis,
Senator,
because hungry people are angry people.
Would you say that it would be fair that the presidency should go to the South in 2027?
My brother, I am not here to preach South or North. I'm here to build. My brother, there's a popular Yoruba proverb. It is now your roof cannot be on fire. Understand? And you say you are snoring. That is disastrous. What we are praying for now is to have a platform that will help us to reorganize this country. That will help us to accompany Bola Ahmed Tinubu and all the present occupants of the villa, including those staying in the boys' quarters, to leave.
Senator.
Because that is the only solution to the national calamity we are going through.
A lot of people know you as a senator, now as a lawyer, but there's a part of you that we have not seen much recently. Although I know you are a supporter of a failed football club in England.
I beg your pardon?
Arsenal. You and Bukola Saraki,
You are
you're a supporter of Arsenal, and it's shame. I mean, my younger brother too is a supporter of Arsenal. We can take you
Phil,
as IDPs into Chelsea,
a
Chelsea football club.
Number two,
leave that story.
Chelsea was number what on the table?
We all qualified for Champions League, but let's leave that.
And you are not a spare part dealer. I'm surprised you are supporting Chelsea.
But what we have not seen much is
you have a family member who imports electronics.
Your ability to sing. We've not seen that lately.
My brother, you
have an album for what you are going through right now.
You can only speak.
You cannot sing.
You can only sing when the environment is okay, when the country is okay, when there's security. You will be happy and you sing. But when every day you go out, tune your TV, is stories of doom, kidnapping, 100 killed in Maiduguri, 77 killed in Makurdi. Under such situations, what do you want to sing about? The only song we sing now are burial songs. Till we meet again, till we meet. Those are the songs we are singing now. Songs of sorrow, songs of bitterness, songs of darkness. And that is why we are saying that change, genuine, must come.
Senator Dino Melaye, thank you so much indeed. And I wish you and your friend in the ADC the very best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Senator Dino Melaye, a lawyer and a federal lawmaker who represented Kogi State in the National Assembly. It's always a pleasure. And it's good to see you again.
All right. So after watching it, what do you think? Well, do well to drop your comment in the comment section, all right? And don't forget, if this is your first time coming across my channel, do well to subscribe because I have a lot of updates I want to share with you, all right? Thank you very much. I'm going to see you in my next video. Thank you, and may God continue to bless you.